What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Crew Mode. This is episode number 27, and arguably our biggest episode of the save yet. We face Bournemouth in the FA Cup to book ourselves into the next round, Leeds in the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg, and then Man United in the league, a team we're battling for the European spots, and as we know, it's very tight in those positions. So 3 huge games coming up in today's episode. The first one, Bournemouth in the FA Cup fourth round. We head to the Vitality Stadium against a team who we actually lost both league games to last season. At home, David Brooks scored twice in the last 5 minutes to give Bournemouth a win, and then they battered us 6-1. Dominic Solanke, I think, scored 4 goals in that game. Bournemouth actually got relegated as well, which just makes that loss even worse. But yeah, they're top of the championship at the moment, so their form and their confidence will be polar opposite to when we played them last season. Going into the game, we made 11 changes, and there would be a debut for Bella Kotchup at the back. It wouldn't be a great first half for us, to be honest. A couple missed chances, but not really testing the keeper, and Bournemouth would take the lead. Chris Mepham heading from a corner that was swung in. I'm normally quite good with corners. I normally defend them quite well, but we conceded here. The cup set would be on. Going into the second half, we stepped it up massively. Vega came on, and he should have actually equalised from a corner. It was a free header, but the Mexican put his header over. We would equalise, though. It would be another substitute, Lewis O'Brien, found by Jesse Lingard, who he converts, and then Lingard himself would complete the turnaround. Zardes finds the veteran English playmaker, and he fires across Neto to give us a 2-1 lead. We had chances to kill the game off. Vega with the biggest one. I think I accidentally pressed the chip button when I shot, so that was quite embarrassing. And then Bournemouth would punish us. 2-2 with 5 minutes to go. Kouame, he's sent through and smashes it past Butland to give the Cherries a tie in this game and earn themselves a replay to get themselves into the 5th round of the FA Cup. 3 games now against Bournemouth in the save, yet to beat them 0-1 and 2 against the Cherries. And it's another fixture in the calendar as well, which is a little bit frustrating, but I'm just glad we didn't win. I'm glad we didn't lose that game. I want to go on a little cup run, as do the board, obviously, as well. They want us to reach the last 16. Empoli are the latest Italian club, to bid for Benjamin Farmer, but we do reject that. He is not going anywhere. Brereton Diaz, I don't think I showed it in the highlights, but he picked up a little knock. Luckily, he's only out for 5 days, so he will miss the cup semi-final. He would have been on the bench for the game anyway, but he does miss the game. In the pre-match interviews, they're pretty annoying that they were asking me about if Bella Kotchup was going to make his debut. He literally just made his debut. But anyway, heading into this game, second game of the episode, we beat Leeds in the first leg 3-2. Lopez scored the winner on his debut. What a moment that was. And we're actually unbeaten against Leeds in this save. 2 wins, 2 draws against the Yorkshire side. We are the favourites to book our place in the final after beating them away. We go to the City Ground hoping that we can secure our first Wembley visit in this save. In the other semi-final, Liverpool won 3-0 away at Chelsea in the first leg. Quite a surprising score there. So they look like that result's pretty much done and dusted. It looks like Liverpool will be in the final, bar a massive upset. We make 11 changes to the side that drew with Bournemouth. We rested everyone in that game, so they would be fit for this match. And of course, we beat Leeds 5-4 at the City Ground just a few weeks ago, an absolute cracker of a game. And well, the visitors would get off to a perfect start. Rodrigo playing 1-2 with Tyler Adams, and the Spaniards just tapping in at just 3 minutes in. And Leeds would have a 2-goal lead half an hour in. I'll be honest, they absolutely battered us for the first half an hour, and Christiansen, the fullback, found himself quite the furthest man forward, would net Leeds' second goal. We would make it 2-1, half the deficit. Brennan Johnson instantly responding. Taiwo's little layoff to him, he fires home with his weaker left foot. And then Leeds would have a chance to make it 3-1. Thuram going through, but then Henderson saving before this. Oh man, I knew this was bad as soon as this happened. Oh God, disaster strikes. Brennan Johnson goes up for a header, lands awkwardly, jolts his knee, and the referee stops the game straight away, and you can just tell it's bad. Oh man, if we lose Johnson, I'm going to be gutted, man. It doesn't look good for the Welshman, but we sub him off, obviously, and we crack on with the game, and another Welshman would have an impact on the game. Daniel James, 3 minutes into injury time, would score a power shot to give the Leeds a 3-1 lead and put them back in front on aggregate. Obviously, there are no away goals now, so it's just whoever has the most goals wins. Going into the second half, we actually had a good few chances. Meslier saved a couple. Reece Nelson with a gilt-edged chance. Syankov with a beautiful cross in, and Nelson's header goes just wide. Niakate had a header cleared off the line. But yeah, it wasn't to be, unfortunately. Leeds, all the goals coming in the first half, Leeds scoring 3 times, blowing us away. They take this one on aggregate 5-4, and what an opportunity missed. We were 90 minutes away from Wembley. We had home advantage. We were playing against a side we hadn't lost to in this save, but unfortunately we could not make it count when it needed to be, and we crash out of the Carabao Cup at the semi-final stage. And then, just to compile the misery, Brennan Johnson done his ACL, out for 7 months. Oh, 7 months, man. He's only just going to be back for the next season. God damn. Well, Brereton Diaz, he stepped up very well, might add, when Johnson was injured earlier on the season. Diaz is now going to be our starting striker with Wonyi for the rest of the season. That is big heartbreak for us. We reject an offer from young boys Fulham and Gooch. We look at the final, and it is indeed Liverpool versus Leeds in the Carabao Cup final. So we would have faced Jurgen Klopp's men at Wembley in a month's time, but it wasn't to be. We're still in the FA Cup though, so hopefully we can go on a run there. Maybe we'll reach Wembley this season, who knows. But anyway, going into the second game of the episode, you would have seen there as well, Nelson came to me and he said, look boss, I'm ready to take Johnson's place. Well, Diaz is going to take Johnson's place, but Nelson will take Diaz's place on the bench. Nelson, I've been impressed with him when he's played, so he will be on the bench. As we head into the second game of the episode, Man United, Red Devils at Old Trafford. What a huge game this is. 5th versus 6th. 1 point and 1 play separating the teams. Massive game. Massive game. Maguire returning to Old Trafford for the first time since joining Forest last January, although he has faced his former side twice already. And weirdly enough, we just seem to be a bogey team for Man United. We have a 100% record against them. 3 wins from 3. Recently beating them 2-0 at the City Ground to secure our first league win of the season. One change to the side that lost to Leeds, Brereton Diaz in for the injured Johnson. Well, Man United, we started this game so hot. First half an hour, we were peppering David De Gea, but United, with their first attack of the game, scored through Bruno Fernandes. I think that was only his 3rd goal of the league season. We would equalise, though, quite soon after Brereton Diaz picked the ball up on the touchline just inside the United half, ran some more, and then all of a sudden he's inside the box and he converts, smashes it past De Gea to make it 1-0, and then Diaz would play a lovely 1-2 with a Wonyi before converting to make it 2-1, and then Taiwo with a rocket of a finish to make it 3-1. The Nigerian scoring his 25th league goal of the season. We would miss a good chance to make it 4-1, and then United would come down the other end and make it 3-2. Anthony, who was just everywhere this game, honestly, I could not handle the Brazilian. He made it 3-2 before being involved here, coming into the box, finding Fernandes, who then finds Rashford, and the English forward makes it 3-3. And all of a sudden, we went from a 3-1 lead to tie and 3-3, and United were looking for that winner. Anthony testing Henderson, the former United shot stopper. He saves brilliantly before Syankov. Yes! The Ukrainian steps up. What a man. Awoniyi lays it off to Syankov. He picks up the ball and hits a beautiful curling effort. You'll see here from the replay. It's curling back into that far corner. It's a brilliant effort. And we retake the lead in this crazy game, 4-3. And that would be it, full time. I tell you what, can we play Man United every week? Honestly. Well, I just don't know what it is with Man United. We've played them 4 times in the save, and we've beaten them 4 times. Home and away last season, home and away this season. Crazy to think. But yeah, Maguire since joining Forest from United has beaten his old side 3 times. Brilliant victory. Brereton Diaz with 2 goals and an assist in the first game that he filled in for Johnson. That will do his confidence the world of good. Yeah, brilliant win. That sees us up to 4th in the league. We're in Champions League spots. It's crazy. Arsenal beat Brighton whilst Chelsea lose at home to Newcastle. Leicester smash Aston Villa to put themselves in amongst it. And if you look at the table, there's 3 points separating us in 4th and West Ham in 10th. That's 1 win separating Champions League football and almost finishing in the bottom half of the table. It is ridiculously close and I absolutely love it. But that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It is a damaging one. On one hand, we beat United to boost our European hopes, but we got knocked out of the cup, the semi-final we lost, and Brennan Johnson is out for the season. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back, unfortunately. But that'll be it for today's episode. I'll see you in episode 28 very soon. If you like the video, drop it a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.